Hi guys, Al the Doctor Who here. All right, I'm playing through a Line 6 amp. It's called a Spider, and it's basically it's sort of like a tool. Now, it's an A. All right. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that. Okay. This is basically a response to Frank, and also William T. William T. wanted to know what stuff I'm using here. Now, generally, I don't really have a particular go-to situation. So, I I'm old school, so I used to work mainly straight through the amp. I go right into the amp. Now, years ago, in the days that I was playing what I would consider to be professionally, getting paid, was between 1970 and maybe up to about 75, not beyond 76. So, you know, I really don't practice at all. So I always fly by the seat of my pants, and what I need really is someone to lead me. So basically a jammer. I jam. I can jam with people, and that's about it. If this goes down a little bit, I don't know. When I go down, what I mean by going down, the lighting might change. But anyway. Now this is a crunchy sound, but you can get like a now with me. All right, I like the crunch because that kind of inspires me to hit even harder. And I like my stuff is basically rock and roll. So So you got the idea. That's rock and roll hoochie coo. Okay. Yes, Frank, that was funny. I thought I was up there with Skibby, but it was really Stephanie. I asked Stephanie last night. Yes, when I said, "Why are you so weird?" Uh, that was the Gemini side, the bad owl. Okay, because the bad owl will say just about anything. Okay, the good owl, the reserve owl, is the guy that doesn't say that. And you got to remember now, that was the first bout that I ever had with bronchitis, and I didn't realize it till I got on the plane that I see when I got on the plane, I thought I was just having a bug, and it would go over like it usually does, but it was totally different. When I got off the plane and Stephanie and I were walking out of the airport, I met Morphine and Skibby, and I said to myself, holy shit, I cannot hear a thing. I had to read lips. And I knew at that point, I says, I hope it doesn't escalate any further than this, because usually I get a bout and I'm usually good after, but this did not stop. So I got very fearful. And the reason why on the houseboat trip I did not talk to people is because I didn't want you to catch whatever it was I had. But I was walking death. I'm going to tell you that right now. I was walking death. And it was the first time I ever had a bout of bronchitis like that. I'm going to tell you that right now. And I didn't want anybody to catch what I had. That's the reason why I was laid back a lot. But I found it funny that when I went upstairs, and who was up there? Liz and two people. There were only three girls on the boat, besides Stephanie. And I said to myself, "What happened to Frank? Where is Frank? He was like gone. He was never there." You know, but I would catch you every once in a while, and I'd say like, where is Frank? You know, this is a weird situation, but it was really good though. I gotta say, you know, I have some actual footage of some really poignant moments. You know, I don't know if that's the right word, but anyway. So okay. This is also for William T. I'm making this video also for William T. because he started taking up guitar lessons. And see, this is what happened with me. Okay, I started playing since I was 12 years old. My uncle is from Belize. He was in a mariachi band. What do they call those Mexican groups where you know, Belize is right in the heart of Mexico. My mom was born in Mexico, but she was really a Belize citizen. So, and Belize, believe it or not, is British ruled, you know. So it was called British Honduras back then. And this was the interesting thing about my uncle. My uncle played in a band. Well, I guess you could call it. I guess you could call it a band, with a bunch of like maybe 20 guitars. And see, the thing is with these, they have first guitar, second guitar, third guitar, and everybody played a part, and that's what I'm used to. So when I play with anybody, you know, I usually put in my little 2 cents. You know, it was funny when we had the barbecue at Scott's backyard, and I asked Scott, do something, play something. He goes, "I don't play. I just make noise." And I said to myself, "Well, I'm dead now. I can't play. So I can do like." Now, if you wanted to come in with that, then go. I will go with you, you know, but you got to do it. If you don't do it, I'm not going to follow, you know, and that's the reason why nothing came about, you know. I would have liked to have jammed. I do my best when I'm jamming with people, you know. If you're jamming, you just throw something out there, and you know, I'll come in, you know. I'm not looking to outdo anybody. I just want to play along. That's all. That's all there is to it. This is what I was trying to do the other day. I wanted to show you guys. I like that sound. Oh, and the name of the guy is Dimebag Darrell. But he does, see what he does, he hits the string first, right? And then he drops. But he does it a lot better than it. You know, I remember one time we were on, this is something that Frank, you would get into. We were on the chat in a chat room that was established by one of the girls from Floggerheads. And I forgot her name, but the thing is that she was really cool, and we had about maybe 18 people on in the chat room at once. And I remember Zen got a real kick out of this because I had my Premier amplifier, which is a point-to-point amp. Point-to-point meaning that the components inside go from there's no circuit board. It just goes to a what they call like it's like a branch. So there's no circuit board. It just goes directly, and those are the best amp, by the way. And I redid this amp. I'm going to show you a picture of it. It's a Premier. I did it myself. I redo my own amplifiers. So this particular amplifier I won't touch because this is a circuit thing. But you'll hear the difference from a point-to-point amp and a circuit board. My Marshall Major is sort of a circuit board, but it's not, because it's on a board, but it is point-to-point. If you look at it, you'll see it is point-to-point. Anyway, let me get into something else. So let's see what else is there. I don't know. I'm recording off of this microphone right here. This microphone's a fantastic mic. This is a blue mic, and I think it's a blue mic, but it's good. And I have it on a stand. Now. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Okay. I have to tell you this. Okay, Frank liked the sound of Little Ring. Okay, it goes... to me, it's E. All right. Let me find it now. I have to find it in my mind. Okay, I got it now. It was wrong. I did the wrong thing there, but that's okay. That's really where it's played. Now you can go this. You know, he puts that Texas thing in there. Jimi Hendrix. I'm gonna tell you something. He has that Texas thing. He does have it. It's fucking good. Pardon my French. So anyway. Well, anyway. I'm gonna go now. I love you guys. Take care. I'm gonna put this up. I'm not gonna edit anything. Just gonna throw it up just the way it is. I'm gonna go visit my friend over. He works for a music store, and he also is a buddy of mine. And so listen. I'll catch you guys later.